So the next fight I want to talk about is UFC Shenzhen, Mark De La Rosa versus Kai Kara France. Now, they did have a mutual opponent in Elias Garcia, who must be a Duke Rufus guy because Anthony Pettis is in his corner for the fight. But when Kara France fought him, he got hit with a left hand and got sat in his butt. Then he got caught in a triangle in the second round that he fought out of. Horrible times, but weirdly enough to say, after that, he dominated the fight. Even if he lost in the triangle, it's one of those, like, that kid is good. The kid that lost right there, that kid is good. In one of those scenarios. But his hands are violent. Like, when I watch him, it's like, this guy wants to finish fights, which is a positive attribute for a fighter. Where he did get himself in a little bit, or he did find himself a little bit exposed, is when he fought. I researched this guy for UFC Uruguay. I don't know his. I'm gonna butcher his name. I feel bad. Raulin Paiva. I think he's from Peru or something. But he fought him, and I think he got a little exposed for being a one-dimensional boxer. He got caught with some leg kicks. The leg strikes were not. I think there was a differential in using legs as weapons in that fight. But he snuck out a decision. I don't know if he should have got the decision. But anyways, still, he showed a viciousness with his hands that I liked. Now, on the other side, Mark De La Rosa, he fought Elias Garcia. Now, he is more of a grappler. He has a jiu-jitsu background. He teaches jiu-jitsu class at his gym. I think he has a wife who's also a MMA fighter or something. He grew up in a jiu-jitsu gym in Texas. Now, the problem I find that with a lot of these jiu-jitsu wizards is they don't have a means to take the fight to the ground. Like I don't know if I'm gonna think of one right now as an example, but a lot of times, like, oh, their jiu-jitsu's awesome, but you can't take the fight down. So you can't take the fight to the mat. So he doesn't have a wrestling background. He wants to grapple you against the cage. That's his preferable means of takedowns. Now, he does fight at 135. You might think he has like a size advantage in this fight, and maybe that works for him in his other fights. But in this fight, I think Kai Kara France is strong enough to stifle his grappling attempts against the fence. I don't think he's going to win a grappling attempt or a grappling takedown against the fence. If he shot more doubles and he was good at it, I could see his jiu-jitsu playing a bigger part in this fight. But I don't see it. I like France in this fight. I think France is going to end up knocking this kid out, maybe in the second round. His betting line is not something that I would mess with. I think it's minus 210 and plus 170 on De La Rosa is the underdog and France is the favorite. I'm just gonna pass on it. Like, I don't have a strong opinion. I don't think that's like a jump on this one, jump on that one. But I do think France is gonna win the fight by knockout in the second round.